Hey guys, it's David here, and it's currently day 224. I hope you guys had a good day and are doing better than yesterday. But the time is currently 5:35. Now, this morning I didn't want to get up because it was a Sunday. I wanted to sleep in like everybody else, but something came across my mind. I also realized that it's a Sunday, so this is perhaps the best day to get your ass up and do something amazing. Because when everybody's asleep, this is your only advantage in life to be ahead of people. Because when people are recovering from their wasted nights, from partying and stuff, this is your time to be better than everyone else. This is your time to get up and make something out of your life. So that's exactly what I will do right now. I'm gonna get up and do the work because I am different. And I believe everybody else can do the same. So join me as we tackle Sunday and make today the best day possible. I'll see you guys in a bit.
So, guys, the time is about almost 10 a.m. So, I woke up around 5:30 and I got into my office at 6. So, pretty much, I have been working this morning for about 4 hours. And trust me, guys, when I say it, I still want to do it. I still want to put in effort into my project. However, I have yet to have breakfast, and obviously, I do want to stretch. I do want to also meditate and journal. And it's crazy that I haven't even yet done that. I haven't even yet got my clarity. But yet, I am sitting here for 4 hours straight, which is the thought of it is just insane. So, what this means to me is our body truly only has a certain amount of energy. So, if we use a part of it in our workout or a part of it to stress about our matters, then we are going to have less energy to do the work. We are going to have less energy to do the things we otherwise want to do. So, this morning, by not going to the gym because of my rest day, I had more energy to put it into work. Thus, I was working 4 hours without the need to be distracted, without the need to feel fatigued, without the need to feel tired. And of course, the work itself was a bit challenging. And of course, there was moments where the work was a bit easy. However, it was my eagerness and commitment to actually not be distracted because I had more energy saved in me that allowed me to sit on my ass for 4 hours without having breakfast, without meditating, without journaling, and just doing the plain work. So, what does this mean for you guys? This means that if you have a habit you want to create, if you have something you want to do, and if you want to stay away from bad habits, then just know the possibility and the probability of you actually not following through with your word is because you have too much fatigue. It's because life has drained you already. So, starting a new habit, being productive, is already very hard for you. So, what does this mean? Is that you should definitely reevaluate your life. Reevaluate what is the sucking parasite that is sucking away all your energy in life. And once you find that, reschedule your life. Reschedule how you view things. If you have an excess amount of stress, find ways to deal with it. But after you do that, sticking with good habits and creating a good lifestyle will be so much easier. Same goes as breaking bad habits and staying away from distractions. Because then you can have energy to put into the things you want to do, create those habits, and then sustain them. But just know we only have a certain amount of energy in our body every single day. And although I still question whether that energy can be increased through more practice of discipline or willpower, or is it just like a set amount of energy that just stays there forever? That I am still uncertain. But what I do know is practicing discipline, practicing willpower will allow you to sit through those times of hardship, will allow you to stick through those times when fatigue is high. Because without discipline, even if you have a minimum fatigue, you'll still feel reluctant to do the work. You'll still feel reluctant to start the new productive habit you want to. So the question is where to start for you guys today and where to start to both increase your productivity and stay disciplined when times are hard is to find perhaps what is actually taking away the energy and slowly build that discipline when you have enough energy to put into those good habits. But that being said, guys, I'm gonna go downstairs, have some food, and for the first time, see my family in the morning and do some stretching because that is something I must do. And then after that, I'll probably read some books because I do want to take some time away from coding. Although I really much enjoy it, I'm going to stick with my plan, read some books, and come back this afternoon to do another 4 hours, which will be absolutely exciting. That being said, I'll see you guys in a bit. The time is currently 5:13. So guys, it has been a while since I had last got back to you guys. Now, for the past 3 hours or so, I have just been hammering down at my coding, just trying to learn everything, and I had pretty good success, guys, to be honest. After my first work block, which is this morning around 5 till 10, I had some break, read some book, did some stretching, and my family wanted to go out today, and they did. But I really wanted to go out with them. To be honest, guys, I enjoy family time. I enjoy having fun. I'm not someone who is going to say that he enjoys to be alone, that he actually finds pleasure to isolate himself, because that's not true, guys. I want to have just as much fun as you guys. I want to be lazy just as much as you guys. I don't want to do the hard things just as much as you guys. But the thing is, I know that if I don't do this, then I won't become the person I see myself as. See, if I don't do what I do, then I am pretty much just going to prove my haters wrong. That I can't become the person, that I can't become successful, that I can't help myself, nor even help the people I love. So it's not a matter of if we want to do this or not, it's the matter of we have to do it. That's how I view things. We have to put in the work. We have to sacrifice some time outside. We have to put through the work and go through the trenches. This is something we have to do if we want to change. This is something we have to do if we want to prove our haters wrong. And most importantly, prove to ourselves that we can actually become better. To prove to ourselves that we can improve. So, as my family left to enjoy their day out on Sunday, I had to be faced with the task to sit down and code for another 3 hours or so, which I had managed to just complete 15 minutes ago. And initially, it was very daunting. I didn't want to do it. All I could think about was the time I was missing out, how much it would have been great to enjoy some time with them. But as I sat through for the first hour, then come the second hour, I started to get used to it. And then I went into a flow state, which ended me completing the task I had to do. So overall, today has been a tremendous success because I had just been putting the work, putting myself in the fire, and being uncomfortable. And yes, fatigue did build up today. I felt fatigue. And the first feeling of fatigue came after I had food. Because brain fog came, then comes doubt, then comes anxiety, and all this negative emotion had a toll on my fatigue, had a toll on my energy. But I still managed to overcome this because I believed in myself. I believed in my capabilities that I can actually overcome this. And honestly, I knew this fatigue wasn't a buildup of excess fatigue because I took a break yesterday. So it wouldn't make any logical sense that today me feeling a little bit tired is the consequence of fatigue. Because I understand that this initial feeling of tiredness and I don't want to do it. It's just an attempt to make me lazy. It's just an attempt to make me procrastinate what I should be doing. So having data around how you feel, having data around how you've been performing for a long time definitely can help you assail whether or not you have this fatigue buildup or not. Because sometimes tiredness and fatigue can be very cloudy. You might not even understand or distinguish the difference. So sometimes you may think you are fatigued when in reality you are just a bit lazy. You don't want to really be doing the task because you have been procrastinating for a long time. So you tell yourself, what's the matter if I just put it off today anyways? Because I have been doing this for my whole entire life. And that is obviously the wrong way to go. But that is only the wrong way to go because you don't realize what it is the right thing to do. But guys, that being said, today has been an amazing day so far. And although I still have quite a while till wind down, till bedtime, I think I'm going to end my heavy workload here today. I guess for the rest of the time being, I'll self-reflect, I'll do some light work, revise all the notes I had taken, and perhaps put them into a Word doc. And after that, I'll spend some time or the remaining time with my sister because that is something I was supposed to do yesterday, but I forgot. So, yeah. But that being said, I'll catch up with you guys in a bit.
It is currently 6:44. So, guys, this pretty much wraps it up for today. It wraps it up for Sunday, and I could say this week has been another amazing week. Although on my self-reflection book right here, I didn't tick off everything I wanted to accomplish this week, and that is because I was lacking in certainty, I was lacking in clarity. I didn't have these goals listed down somewhere that I could see, so I didn't really work towards them. However, one goal that I managed to accomplish, and perhaps one of the most important in my opinion, is to wake up 30 minutes earlier and spend less time eating food, which ended up saving me 1 hour of time averagely every single day. And what this did to me is it allowed me to put that hour into working. Now, although 1 hour may not seem like a lot of time, and certainly sometimes it feels like I need 30 minutes to just warm up my mind to do the work. But that's 1 hour I didn't have last week. That was 1 hour I didn't have 2 weeks ago. So that 1 hour, whether or not, has affected me greatly in a better way, in a positive way. Because 1 hour a day might not seem like much, but 1 hour a week, that's 7 hours. 1 hour a month, that's 30 hours. That's 30 extra hours, guys. Just imagine how much you could do in 30 extra hours. So that thought is just absolutely amazing. But next week, I do have some goals that I do want to accomplish. And that is to definitely use my nights to go over the notes I had learned throughout my day from coding and spend some time writing down the algorithms on my new whiteboard, which I had installed, which will be absolutely amazing, guys. Like, I'm so excited to use that whiteboard because that I can write my goals, I can write my purpose, and I can write down some problem solving tasks, which will allow me to become better than yesterday. It will allow me to stay more clear and focused as to what I should be working on this week. So, I do think last week I didn't accomplish all my goals is solely because I wasn't clear enough as to what I must do. So when I felt fatigued, when I felt tired, it was much easier for me to just kind of say whatever and wait till the next day. Because I had done what it was expected of me, which is do a little bit of work, read a little bit of book, and fill the rest of the time out with some other task. Right, I was doing the bare minimum, and I say the bare minimum because that has become automatic to me. Anything above our comfort zone, anything that we need to put extra wit into it, that is pushing ourselves than yesterday. That is putting ourselves in the fire. So when something has become familiar to you, when something has become easy to you, even if that's just working a heavy labor job, even if that's just working on something hard before, if now it has become automatic to you, where to the point you don't have to spend too much energy to do it, then you need to find a way to make that task again challenging. You have to find a way to make that task again difficult because then you're going to train your mind, then you won't fall behind, and only then will you have a slight chance of becoming better than yesterday. But guys, that is pretty much all I gotta share with you guys today. It is a Sunday, it is although a rest day, but today has been the only day throughout the week where I feel like I have been managed to perform better than any other day. So every single Sunday is a wonderful day, and to be honest, guys, I'm very blessed for that. And my goal at the end of this month, or maybe next month, is to actually try make every single day like my Sunday, where I can focus, where I can lock in, and just stay absolutely persistent and just slay through the obstacles. And I do believe that will require me to adjust some routines, require me to adjust my schedule a little bit and tweak some nuances to get there. But eventually, I'll find the perfect formula that will optimize my day to 110%. That being said, I hope you guys had learned something from this, but if not, like always, I'll be here for you guys tomorrow. But until then, good night.